What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on, wrong scene. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing? How we doing? Can I get a mic check? Can you guys hear me? How's everyone doing? Friendly Fiend, what's going on, baby? Coop is in the chat. Robert Paul, the newest member. How's it going? How's it going? Zinko, I'm a sorcerer fan, but better to know the enemy. Let's do it, man. You gotta learn how to beat the best. You know what I mean? Petrus, what's going on? How is everyone doing today, man? What a day so far. Bonjour, Enigma, what's going on, baby? Hi, Ciao, Sky Zenko, what's going on? Ciao, Bella, how are we? How are we? Ladies and gentlemen, what a day so far. Quince, what's going on, baby? What a day so far. The Necromancer video is killing it so far. We fixed the chat panel, so it looks a lot better. That's really good. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, we're pumping right now, dude. The content is flowing. There's people, by the way, copying the content, ripping it off, but they just can't compete. Something's working right now, dude. Everything's working. How's everyone doing, man? Middle of the week. Wednesday, middle of the week. We got the Necromancer deep dive, man. It's a big one. I think this is going to be the strongest class in the game. I'm saying it now, guys. Listen to me. Look in my eyes. I'm saying it now. This is going to be the strongest class in the game. Olaf from Spain. How we doing, Velty? What's going on? Rayo, let's go. D4 friendly feet. Yeah, that's right, dude. He's here. JH, let's go. Back at it again. Villas, what's going on? Anthony, how we doing? How we doing? Scott. Guys, this is the Necromancer deep dive. We're going to start it in just a second. We're going to wait for a couple more people to come in. I don't want anyone to miss out. Yesterday, I got a lot of comments saying we should have waited a tiny bit longer, so we'll give it a couple minutes. What'd you guys think of that Necromancer video today, man? We got some exclusive footage we found online. We got the talent tree we're going to go through. We have so much to discuss, dude. I'm so excited. If you guys are going to play the Necromancer in chat, give me a 1 in chat right now. Give me a 1 in chat if you're going to be playing the Necromancer. This class, dude, oh, man, it's the juice, dude. It's the juice. I'm telling you guys right now, this class is scary. I'm so excited to show everything this class has to offer. I made a nice little PowerPoint for you all. South Africa here. What's going on, Petrus? How we doing? Caleb, what's up, dude? Aaron, what's up? What's up? I main a summon Necro in D2. I'm so excited. Dude, Adal. There's so many creatures you can summon, and the customization options are insane. We're going to start in about 2-3 minutes. Roughly about 2:05. We're going to wait for a couple more people. I don't want to start. Yesterday we started too early. I felt bad. Death Knight build. Ooh. Did you play DK and World of Warcraft, man? They can't copy the comeback his. That would be the comeback toddlers. Dude. Hey, man, it is what it is. It happens, bro. I don't know. They're pulling the old, what's his name? I forgot the name. Whatever. Anyways, how's everyone's day going, man? Middle of the week. We got 2 more minutes, so we're going to start. I don't want to start too early without everyone being here, but, man, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we did the Rogue stream. We got 10 new members on the day on the Rogue stream. We did it. We met our goal. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that do not know, on YouTube, it's the same thing as Twitch. Instead of subscribing, it's called being a member. It's the same price as Twitch. It's $4.99. Remember, we're in Act 1 of our membership goal. As you can see on the bottom half of the screen, reach 100 members, rewards full-time content creator. Every member we gain means we're one step closer to becoming a full-time content creator. And don't forget, you gain access to special perks, exclusive membership icons in the live stream, early access to the upcoming content, perks in the Discord server, awesome comeback his logo next to your name. You even get help in supporting funding to do more D4 giveaways. I mean, listen. There's so many benefits, and you help support. It's love all around. If you guys are interested, here is the link right here. Boom, in the chat. If you guys want to join, become a comeback kid officially today. Join one of many, dude. In the future, we're going to blow up eventually. We got 2 more minutes. 2:03. We're waiting until 2:05. We got 2 minutes exactly, and then we're getting this thing rolling. I don't want to make you guys wait too long. 80%. Yeah, I hope to see now the 100% to see the pet build. Yeah, it's crazy. I was able to play a little bit of the closed alpha on the Necro, and he really didn't feel too strong in the lower levels. Necromancer it's a ramp-up class, man. Especially if you're a summoner. Ramp-up class. We got 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. 60 seconds. I agree. If you're late, man. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. I felt bad yesterday. It's a live show, you know what I mean? 1 minute. Hoping everyone's having a great week so far, dude. Middle of the week. I'm gonna help you get through it today. After today, it's easy breezy. After this Thursday. Tomorrow, by the way, we're doing a Druid deep dive. Same time tomorrow. A Druid deep dive. We're gonna be talking about morphing and being a werebear or werewolf build. Oh, boom, Scott, baby. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Comeback Kids. Boom. That's member number 11. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a Comeback Kids member, spam some Comeback Kids icon in the chat for Scott. Big Comeback Kids right there, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Anthony, always coming in with the support. Love the channel. Keep it up. Watch all your vids so far. MCDC, thank you so much, guys. All right, it's time. It's 2:05. Ladies and gentlemen, are we hyped or what? Let me get some ones in the chat. Let's get this going. Necromancer deep dive. Oh, do we have a Discord? Can one of the newest members link the Discord, please, for bait? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Necromancer deep dive. Hello, the giveaways when? Next week, Monday or Tuesday, during the live stream. Here we go. So, the Necromancer. What are we going to be diving into? What are we going to be talking about, guys? What is it about this class that everyone loves so much? What is it? Why would you play the Necromancer? We're going to be checking out their stacks. We're going to talk about what makes them so good, what makes them so powerful, the unique class mechanic on why I think it is the coolest and most incredible class mechanic you would ever see in a Diablo 4 game in the history of the game. It's absolutely incredible. Next, we're going to be diving into their skill tree, checking out multiple build options, tank builds, blood builds, caster builds, lich builds. We're going to be diving in deep, guys. I hope you're diving deep. We're not joking around here. Next up, we're going to be talking about the legendary aspects, what we think are the best so far for PvP, for solo, for group content. We're going to be going in. We're going to be trying to do some theory crafting a little bit to see if you guys are interested on the stream. I don't want to bore you guys too much with stuff like that. And then we're going to be talking about general PvP discussion as well as just viewing over some footage. Real quick before we move on, though, I want to show you guys some of their aesthetics. Check this out. Here we go. Necromancer aesthetics. Look at that beautiful scythe. Oh my god, it's massive. I love the pale white skin, too. Look at that. Oh, my God. The tattoos. Man, the customizations are going to be insane. I don't think you need to have white hair, by the way. I'm pretty sure you can go with different color hairs. That's really, really cool. Look at that bone armor. My goodness, they captured the vibe so well. It's like, it's all the energy that you got from D2. It's just replicated in a more modern era, and it feels so good. Wow. Robert Paul, what's going on, baby? Yo, thank you all so much for tuning into the channel. We're looking at some aesthetics right now for the Necromancer. We're going to be moving on, talking about some more stuff in just a second after the aesthetics. Man, absolutely incredible transmog options. And even on the Battle Pass, even though I'm not getting it, there are some incredible stuff as well that we saw. It is very, very, very intense. We're super excited, man. We are super, super excited. Look at that. Oh my god, it's like an open ribcage. Holy crap. Look at that right there. Incredible. Wow. You could change everything. Yeah, there's complete transmog aesthetics here. All right. Those are the Necromancer aesthetics. This one's my favorite, though. Oh, my goodness. You're an absolute machine, bro. Absolute machine. Absolutely beautiful. Dark vibes. Gritty energy. Woo! Ooh. Good God, dude. Look at that. I thought the rogue looked cool. That's ridiculous. This class is ridiculous. I'm so excited to dive in, ladies and gentlemen. If we're excited, let me get something in the chat. Let me get hypes in the chat. Let's get some good energy. Let's get some good energy. Let's help you guys get through your week. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Let's get through this week together. Okay. Back to the PowerPoint. After the gameplay overview, now let's dive in deep. Why would you want to play this class? Are you not getting the Battle Pass? As of right now, I'm not focusing on that. I'll talk about that after, but why would you play the Necromancer? What is it about this class that makes people so excited to see? Let's talk about some of the pros. Number one, they gotta be one of the most versatile classes in the entire game. You got the bruiser builds, caster builds, summoner builds. You could be a solo powerhouse. If you do not summon your minions, you sacrifice them all, and you will be an absolute machine. It'll take an army to take you down. You can have so much damage reduction on your character passively. It will be... It's so hard to take you down. Let's get the rogue next. Yo, Chris, by the way, yesterday, we did the rogue yesterday, the deep dive yesterday. Someone send the link to Chris, to the rogue deep dive, please, if someone can. Cooper, Anthony, somebody. Next up. This class easily has one of the highest AoE damage spell toolkits in the entire game. Everyone knows that in ARPGs, AoE is very, very important. Very, very important. You have Blood Wave, their ultimate ability. You have the infamous, everyone's favorite, Corpse Explosion. You have Bone Spear. And you have my personal favorite, which I think would be the best, is going to be Bone Spirit. Now listen. Bone Spirit is one of the most crazy abilities, I think, if you build around it in the entire game, as it is a complete essence dump. It uses all of your essence that you have. Let's say it's 150 essence. It will use every 150 of it, all of it, and dump it into making it more powerful. Very incredible stuff. Also, this may not be for a lot of people. For me, it's a big deal. I'm sorry, guys. The aesthetics. It is incredible. Always with warlocks, necromancers, dark casters. They always have some of the most incredible aesthetics in the entire game, in my opinion. Next up, they also have something I did not announce in the class guide that we released earlier today, is that they have blood orbs passively. I think it's when you kill people, or a certain amount of people die, or some abilities proc them. But there's these little orbs that drop on the ground that heal you for 15% of your maximum HP when you pick them up. 15% is a lot. That is a lot of your health. And there's some abilities that drop 3, 4. For example, the Blood Wave. It drops, I think, 3 of them once you level it up. That is 45% of your maximum HP. That is insane. Very powerful stuff. Now, what are some of the issues with this class? It can't be perfect, right? Obviously, like every game with a Warlock or Dark Casters, they usually lack mobility. Warlocks in World of Warcraft, they don't have instant mobility skills without the sacrifice of something. Bone Spear will ricochet between mobs or pierce. It's going to pierce. It's not ricocheting, it's pierce. They have another ability that ricochets, but we'll talk about that in a minute. They lack mobility very heavily. They have a couple things passive, but not a lot. Compared to the Rogue, it is a completely different ballgame. It is a completely different ballgame. They're very reliant on their minions if, it's a very important if that's the build that they go. And also, it requires a lot of setup for burst damage, and they need some ramp-up time. They can't just go in there and start dealing maximum damage if they don't have things properly set up. But if you do, there's some insane one-shot builds with Bone Spirit, insane high consistent burst damage, and consistent pressure with all your pets out, with your golems, your skeletal mages, your skeletal warriors, your army of the dead. There is a lot of consistent damage you guys can have here. So, after that, we're going to be talking about really quickly, well, not really quickly, we might need a second on this one, actually, the Necromancer unique class mechanic. This is why I think this class, they took so much more time on it, designing it, than any other class. There's a lot of good unique class mechanics out there, don't get me wrong. Oh, Coma! What's going on, baby? Oh my god, it's been a hot minute. Sorry, guys. How are you, man? Wow, it's been a minute. Hope everything's good, man. The Necromancer unique class mechanic has got to be the most incredible in the game. I don't think it's close. The Druids is pretty good. The Sorceress is pretty good, too. There's a lot of customization options there, but this takes customization to a whole new level. The Necromancer's unique class mechanic is the Book of the Dead, an all-new ability allowing them to dominate the battlefield with even deeper customization for all of their minions individually. That's crazy. That means you get to customize your skeletal warriors, skeletal mages, and golems. All of them. Every single one of them individually. Each of them have different specialization options within them. You can choose, for example, skeletal warriors can be skirmishers, defenders, or reapers. Skirmishers are standard warriors that have increased damage and health, reduced health. Defenders have bonus health, so they're more tanky. And then reapers have slower attacks but deal AoE damage. So, man, you're going to have a lot of options here to play the type of build that you want if you're in a group comp that needs, hey, we don't have a front line guy. We need a golem that's super tanky, and we need our skeletal warriors to be, for example, defenders. We need more bonus HP. We need more freaking upfront, defense. I finally made it to the stream. Yo, thank you guys so much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give some claps in the chat. We are in the stream. It is live. Diablo 4 hype. We're all super excited, man. We're super excited. Good things are coming. The channel just hit 20,000 subs. We're at 200 live viewers on the day. The Necromancer video is breaking records. We are having a fantastic time. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. And I appreciate it so much. I'm good, man. How's it going for you? Hey, man, I'm on top of the world right now. Smexy Dark Vibes. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's exciting stuff. So, each specialized... Oh! Christian Gonzalez with the $20 donation. Holy, ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a huge. That is huge. Huge donation in the chat. Christian, thank you so much. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Christian. Honestly, you have no idea how much it means to help to push me to go full-time in this bad boy. I'm working my absolute hardest day and night to help you guys and bring you as much content as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. So, Christian, the comeback kid of the day, dude. After that, you can customize every single one of them. Each specialized minion in the army has unique upgrades as well. So not only can you give them a certain spec individually, you can upgrade them to give them an even more playstyle choice. Like, guys, we're talking about a whole specialization option for each minion in your army. I don't know if you guys have ever played World of Warcraft Classic or TBC, where if you're a hunter, your pet has talent points that you can invest in. This is the same concept, but times 10. Now, you could also, which is my favorite personal part, is you can sacrifice the ability to summon specific creatures in exchange for a personal permanent buff. And I'm going to explain to you guys this a little later. This is how you can become the unkillable god with this class. This is how you can become the tankiest mofo around. By the way, Christian, thank you so much once again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a comeback kid, let's get some comeback kid chat. Comeback kid icons in the chat. I thank you guys so much. Zenko, it is so cool. Thank you. Anyone play his PS5? If anyone's playing on PS5, someone give Cooper a freaking DM, dude. I need to make Cooper a moderator. I don't know what's going on. Add as a managing moderator. There you go, Coop. Appreciate it. So let's dive in, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. It's time for the skill tree. Everyone's favorite part. The skill tree, okay? This is where things get so fun. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to follow along, I will link the skill tree in the chat now. And I'm also going to link one more time the Discord server. This is where we have almost 200 members in this Discord server hanging out, theory crafting, getting ready to party up, goofing off, making friends in a live, amazing, fun, interactive community for Diablo 4 that the Comeback Kids is hosting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are interested in making friends, playing with people who actually care about having fun, not all about the meta all the time, there's a ton of people in here having fun. So you guys can go ahead and join that. Anyways, let's get back to it. Here's the talent calculator. This is where things get fun, guys. This is where you guys can have as much freedom as you could possibly think in a game like this. Now, I'm going to give you guys the choice right now. Do you guys want to see first the Scythe Bruiser, where you're more of a bruiser tanky Necromancer, or do you guys want to see first the Caster Dark Summoner Lich build? What do you guys think? It's all up to you guys, though. I'm not going to make the decision for you. It's up to you guys. So we have the Scythe Bruiser, or we have the Dark Summoning Caster Dominating Machine. This looks interesting. Hey, it's pretty good, man. I'm having fun here, dude. Hey, do you know if there is different skill bar for summons as well, or they take up 3 out of 6? I'm not sure how you actually, like, how the creatures are actually summoned. I haven't gotten my hands on this game. I know that some of them are summoned when creatures around you are dead. They just passively pop up. I think the Golem is the only one that you actually cast, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Do Necros have melee build options? Yes, they do. Yeah, watch this. I'm going to show you guys right now. All right, so I'm hearing Summoner, Tanky, Summoner. What build is base Summoner? Scythe Bruiser. All right, Scythe Bruiser it is, man. Scythe Bruiser it is, man. Oh, we got a donation. Where's my notification? Yo, I cannot wait to play Diablo 4. This is going to be so fun. I cannot wait to play each and every class. Jacob Monreal. Oh, my God. Jacob is dominating. Jacob is dominating a $30 donation. Holy, there's my... Oh, my God. We got a back-to-back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in chat, let's get some huges in the chat right now. I'm freaking out. Ladies and gentlemen, I am freaking out. I'm gonna have a heart attack on stream. $50. It was back-to-back 50 bucks total. And then we got Christian up top with the 20. Oh, my God. Woo! Okay. I gotta relax. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay. Let's dive into it. I'm gonna start with the scythe build, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. Oh, my God. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. I appreciate it so much. All the hard work is finally paying off. And it's all because of you guys. No one else is doing it but you guys. I appreciate it so much. This is the start of the streams for Diablo 4. We're going to be doing them constantly. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, let's start with the scythe build, all right? Let me pull up my notes here so I don't look like an idiot. Starting off, you have a couple options with a melee bruiser tanky type build. Number one, the obvious, is going to be Reap. Reap is where you take your scythe and you sweep it in front of you, dealing a minor amount of damage. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that much, but listen to this very carefully. It reduces the damage you take passively by 15% after you land a hit for 2 seconds. So for 2 seconds after you hit someone, 15% damage reduction. This is the start, ladies and gentlemen, of a tanking god. Some of the most disgusting class design and passive damage mitigation I have ever seen in the history of a game. By the way, I'm sorry if I can't keep up with chat. I'm trying to do a lot of things at once. If anyone has any questions, please ask one of the moderators, Cooper, or one of the members like Anthony, or someone else that's new here. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, really quickly, if anyone's interested in becoming a member, we are currently in Act 1 of our membership, and if we get all the way up to 100, I can officially go full-time and push it as much as I possibly can. You have exclusive member icons in the live stream, early access to our upcoming content, the awesome Comeback Kids logo next to your name, the perks in the Discord community server, and you even help in supporting the funding to do more giveaways for people like you. I appreciate it all so much. If you're interested, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Holy shit! Tori, Trey, thank you so much. 1974, that's a wonderful birth year, by the way. Same as my mother and father. That is an amazing birth year. Yo, thank you so much. Welcome to the Comeback Kids, man. That is in another member on the day. I appreciate it so much, ladies and gentlemen. So, Reap, 15% damage reduction for 2 seconds. After that, this is where it gets even crazier. If an enemy hit by Reap dies within 2 seconds, you gain attack speed, so you have no issue keeping up that buff constantly. Very good for a little more damage. It's not meant for a lot of damage. You guys got to know this. But it's great for survivability. Reap forms a corpse under the first enemy hit. Can only occur every 5 seconds. By the way, with the Necromancer, you have a lot of things you can do with corpses and dead corpses around you. There's a lot of abilities later on that can coincide with this that can make it a lot more effective. So, another one that's very passable that I would take since you're lacking a lot of damage. Reaps instantly executes non-bosses below 5% HP. So, elite enemies, 5% XP, you're instantly dead. How that's strong. For a tank to have that? For trash mobs? That's very powerful. That is a very strong thing to have. I mean, my goodness. So Reap already off the bat as a basic ability giving you 15% damage reduction and a 5% automatic execute. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's go on to the other option. I don't know if this is going to be a real option, but if you're running a max health build on your Necromancer, this can very well be easily. Burst an enemy's blood, dealing 25% damage, but it has a chance to summon a blood orb. For those of you that do not know, a blood orb is something that's generated on the ground, and it heals you for 15% of your maximum HP instantly as you pick it up. So, for a tank, free Culling Strike, yeah, right? Imagine that. Yo, Wicked, what's going on, baby? Oscar, is melee summoner possible? Yeah, it is. I'll show you later, Oscar. Actually, let me see if I could find it right now. There's a passive where the closer you are to your guys, they gain more damage. Right here. Your minions deal 10% increased damage while you are close to them. It'll go up to 30%. That is a lot of damage. So melee Necromancer summoners are definitely a thing too. Don't be scared of that. That's definitely an option. So you also have, after picking up a blood orb, your next hemorrhage also deals damage to enemies around you. Around your target and grants 2 additional essence per enemy hit. As you know, essence is the resource dump that Necromancers have, similar to rogues in World of Warcraft, similar to rage in World of Warcraft. It's an energy dump. It's a very common system in everyday's age. Everyone usually has an energy dump. They even gave Druid one now. So it's a very common thing, especially with Diablo 4. I guess it's just the thing they do. Hemorrhage also grants a percentage of your base life as fortify each time it hits an enemy and has a 1.5 chance per enemy hit to fortify for 100% base life. Now, I'm not sure if this is right because that just seems broken. So we're going to skip this one. We're going to skip it. I don't know if that seems right. That doesn't seem right. I don't see that being a thing. I just don't. A 1.5% per enemy hit with hemorrhage has a chance to give you 100% of your base life as a shield? No way, right? What do I need to do to play the beta? There's an open beta access on the 24th to the 26th. And then if you pre-order, you could play the early access the 17th to the 19th. You have hemorrhage, gains an additional 20% attack speed while healthy. Mediocre. I wouldn't use that if you're going a bruiser tanker build. But it can be used for a melee attack speed high damage build. It's possible. It's possible. But let's keep going. Let's go back to my notes here. Let's start with Bloodlance. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going the percentage of maximum health build where you have increased max HP, Bloodlance can definitely 100% be an option for you. And let me explain why. You throw a Bloodlance that lingers at an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing 45% damage to the enemy and all other lanced enemies. Bloodlance pierces through enemies who are currently lanced, dealing 15% reduced damage to subsequent enemies after the first hit. So it's a little bit of a pierce effect, which is always good. You know, you want that on a melee class to deal more AoE damage. But this is where it gets really good too. After casting Bloodlance a certain amount of times, they haven't announced that yet, your next cast of Bloodlance is guaranteed to overpower and spawn a Blood Orb under the first enemy hit. So once again, more Blood Orbs, more healing, means no die. More Blood Orbs, more healing, no die, okay? Even though you're already dead, right? New tank, Necro. No, this is for sure a build. It gets even crazier. You guys haven't seen the half of it yet, okay? While at least 2 enemies or a boss are affected by Bloodlance, you gain 10% attack speed, and Bloodlance's essence cost reduced by 1. Once again, this is for more of a DPS Bloodlance build. So, if you want more DPS attack speed, you have the Bloodlance here, and then you have more attack speed with the Hemorrhage right here. So, attack speed builds are going to be optional, where you're just freaking hammering away at people super quickly. Kind of poopy. The Necro is basically a Necro from Immortal. I haven't played Immortal. I couldn't. I wish I could, give an opinion on that, but I can't. Okay, next up, you have Blood Surge. This right here is what I think makes tank Necromancers so strong, okay? This allows you to deal excuse my language, a shit ton of damage while being in the thick of it. So, for example, so far, you'd be Reaping to get 15% damage reduction, all AoE, by the way, and you would be casting Blood Surge. For those of you that don't remember, Blood Surge is the move that shoots blood all around you in an AoE, and its damage is increased by 10% per enemy hit. So, up to a maximum of 50%. If it was anything more than that, that'd be absolutely broken. But that means if you're around 5 enemies, 50% damage increase. That is a lot of damage. It'd be dealing 30% damage to everyone around you. 30%, 30% on each target. Boom, 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 boom. Also, you have... This is where I'm saying it gets crazy. Blood Surge heals you for 1% of your maximum life when drawing blood from enemies. If a certain amount of enemies are drawn, then heal for an additional percentage of your maximum life. So not only 1% per enemy drawn, it can be, I'm not sure the number, they haven't announced it yet, it just says number there, as you can see. It can be 2%, it could be 3%. If you're in there with 10 guys attacking you at once, and they're also dropping Blood Orbs, you have damage reduction from Reap, and there's other passives later on down the line. I mean, my goodness. You're healing for so much. This isn't even the capstone talent. It's one of these. Watch this. Each time an enemy is hit by Blood Surge's Nova, you're fortified for a percentage of your health. While you're fortified, a percentage of your maximum health. While you're fortified for over a percentage of your maximum life, Blood Surge deals increased damage. So while you're even defensed and taking reduced damage because you're fortified, have a shield on, you're dealing more damage. If an enemy is damaged by Blood Surge Nova while you are healthy, which means over 80%, for those of you that don't know, if you are healthy, that's considered you are over 80% maximum HP. Then you gain 1 stack of Overwhelming Blood. When you have 5 stacks of this, so if you cast Blood Nova 5 times while you're over 80% maximum HP, Your next blood surge overpowers. I'm pretty sure overpowers. Hold on. Diablo 4 overpower. Let me make sure this is you do bonus damage for having a higher HP than the enemy. There it is. So you're healing. You're dealing a stupid amount of damage. You're healing for 2 to 3% per blood surge hit, per enemy hit, not per blood surge, per enemy hit by blood surge. If there's 10 people around you, you're healing for 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, maybe even more. You're also getting Fortify, and you're also dealing stacking damage. What in the hell is going on here? This is not normal. Like, this is not a normal class. Sounds like a WoW Blood Death Knight. Yo, for real. But an actual badass one. You could rush these within 6 levels. It is absurd AoE farming potential on this class. There's going to be theory crafters cracking this. Listen, I'm your average Joe, right? But this, they're going to take this to the whole next level, man. They're going to take it to the whole next level. It's ridiculous. Let me go back to my notes here. Time to go down to the next one. Macabre. Is it macabre or macabre? It's Dance Macabre, right? Like in WoW Shadowlands, the Dance Macabre? Macabre? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. Either way, I don't want to be an idiot. But this one's very interesting because each one of these can be very good with any build that you go. Any build. Any build that you go, each one of these is absolutely insane. Let's start with everyone's fan favorite, the Corpse Explosion. Like we were talking about earlier, the corpses can be summoned around you after they die. This right here, detonate a corpse dealing, listen to this number, 75% damage instantly to surrounding enemies. It doesn't cost essence, it costs a corpse, from my understanding. This does not cost essence. So AoE damage, 75%. That's a lot of damage. Now, if you're going for more a bruiser, a DPS build, you can go Corpse Explosion for sure, all day, every day. You have the 15% radius increase off the cap. And then instead of exploding, Corpse Explosion deals 110% shadow damage over 6 seconds. That can be crazy. So instead of dealing 75%, it turns into a damage over time effect and deals 110% over 6 seconds. Very, very strong for damage over time if that's what you want to go. You also have Corpse Explosion, deals 15% increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. It's okay. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of requirements that you need for that. Stunned, slowed, or vulnerable, unless you have maybe a Frost Mage or a Frost Attunement Rogue, it could be kind of difficult to get those slowed off. If you're rocking with the Druid, they get vulnerability spells in every single freaking button they have in their kit. The Ravens, vulnerability. Some of their damage attacks, vulnerability. The Boulders, vulnerability. It is out of control. So if you can pair yourself with someone good, this can be a lot more effective than the damage over time effect. Now, what I think is definitely making the list of the top 5 most broken abilities in this game. It's a cooldown of 19 seconds, okay? So AoE builds are going to be lackluster. From what I've seen so far, it looks like they're trying to promote synergy. Yeah, they're definitely trying to promote synergy 100%. But the AoE builds are going to be very powerful, I'm telling you now. Dot damage increases minion damage in the talent. Man, God. Is that what it said? Which talent? We'll have to check that out in a second. But correct, blood necromancers don't use mana. Ryan Chu, what's going on, baby? You made it to the stream. How you doing, dude? How are we doing? Anyways, we got the Blood Mist, right? This is what I think is definitely in the top 5 list of the most broken abilities in the game. Instantly disperse into a bloody mist, becoming immune for 3 seconds. Immunity in a game like this is very strong, dude. It's very strong. It's like an oh shit button. Like, holy shit, I'm gonna die. I press this, I'm safe. So it reduces your movement speed by half, but you deal about 2% damage to enemies, healing you for 100% of the damage dealt. So if you're around a bunch of enemies, you press this, you should heal for a lot of your HP. Almost a minimum half of your HP. If it's taking on anyone. Blood Mist's movement speed penalties reduced to 20%. I mean, okay, that's a mediocre. Blood Mist leaves behind a corpse every 1 second. That's not bad. So maybe you drop your Blood Mist, come out, and then you have your other abilities to synergize with corpses. Blood Mist fortifies you for 0.2 base life each time it hits an enemy. I would go this personally. I would go this personally because you heal and then you get a shield for each enemy hit. That is a very strong thing. So 1.75% healing and then 0.2% base life. So about 2% each time you tick an enemy. If there's 5 enemies around you, you're going to get 3 ticks off. That's what? What is that? 2, 10, 20, 30% of your maximum HP if it's 5 enemies through 3 duration ticks. That's a lot. For 5 enemies, you're going to be hitting 20 enemies at one time. So you'll heal and shield to your whole HP bar. Right? Next up, we have, I would say, how's the single target though? On the bruiser build and melee build, it can be good, but you have to build around it. You have to build around it. Right now, we're talking about bruiser / tank. This is what we're discussing right now. We could talk about that maybe later as well, but this next ability right here is all about synergy, right? Sky, you're killing it. Thanks, Anthony, man. Appreciate it. It's all about synergy. Bone Prison. Unearth a prison of bone. You guys have seen it in the trailer. You guys have seen it in the YouTube video we posted today. We'll show it in the skill showcase in a minute. Unearth a prison of bone with 12 life that surrounds the target area for 6 seconds. It's a very big circle, and it allows you to do crazy wombo combos. I'm talking mage blizzards. I'm talking rogue death trap, poison trap combo, cow traps. I'm talking rogue piercing shot. I'm talking druid pulverizes. I'm talking like this right here can be the setup, the starting ability to set up everyone else's abilities. So if you combine this with your team, it can be ridiculous. And watch, it gets even worse. You gain 3 essence for each enemy hit in your bone prison. Great for generating essence. Nothing wrong with that. But enemies inside of your bone prison are instantly vulnerable. So you activate your bone prison. Everyone inside is vulnerable now. This allows you to do the most stupid setups. Now, Diablo 4 vulnerability. Vulnerable. I'm just going to type in vulnerable. What's the exact number? Let me get the exact number. So you can see a detailed description of vulnerable. 30% increased damage. 30%. There's the number, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Oh, God, the ads. Jesus Christ. 30% increased damage. So everyone who's vulnerable takes 30% increased damage. So anyone caught in your bone prison is a 30% damage increase. For your party, this is absolutely insane. Who needs a team? I am a team. Oh, Necromancer, you made it. You made it, dude. What's going on, baby? I've been chatting with you. Me and Lance have been chatting with you the last couple days, man. That's an insane team comp. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If, by the way, you can also go, if you're solo, you bone prison, and then you can just face tank everyone in there. Fortify for 1.5% base life for each enemy trapped in there. So if you trap 10 enemies, that's 15% of your HP. Then you also have, the blood orbs dropping from them being killed. Then you have the blood lance to pierce. And you also have blood surge to keep them all in there stuck. Know where they can go. Boom, boom, boom. Blood surge, blood surge. And every time you blood surge, it's 2% of your maximum health each person hit. Get the hell out of here. That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to use the restroom really, really quick. I got to use the bathroom. I have had to take a piss for the last 10 minutes. I'm sorry. While we wait, please check out this video on channel membership and why I think you should do it and why it's so effective. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot more coming. Hey ladies and gentlemen, we here at the Comeback Kids just wanted to bring you some quick information about our channel memberships. Being a member is the #1 way to support us as content creators, and you also gain access to special perks. So, why would you become a member? As a Comeback Kids member, you gain a custom loyalty badge next to your name, which allows you to stand out and allow us to get closer with you individually. You also get access to special emojis to use in the comments, as well as live chat to really show your love and support. And the biggest benefit to you as a member is getting access to the private Comeback Kids server, where you can join a real community with hundreds of fans, players, and theory crafters in one place to support members just like you. So what are you waiting for? Go to the Comeback Kids YouTube page and click the join button, and let's make it official. This is the #1 way to support us as content creators, and we truly appreciate all the love and support. And don't forget, there's always time for a comeback. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that, dude. I had to take a pee so bad. I've been drinking so much water. Yesterday, I didn't have enough water. Dude, I felt like I was going to pass out. All right. Like we just heard, ladies and gentlemen, we have Act 1 of our membership goal. Reaching 100 members allows us to go completely full-time. We are at 12 right now out of 100. I want to try to get there before the early access or beta weekend so I can screw off everything and just play the freaking game and make content for you guys. But anyways, if you guys are interested, please, let me see if I can give you guys the link right here. The link's right there if you guys are interested in joining. Please don't be scared. $4.99 a month. It would really, really support the channel and kick things off for us. I really appreciate it. Anyways, we talked about all these skills. It's time to go down the list now. It's time to go down the list. Now, corruption. Both of these talents are very good. These are for more utility and for more group helping, as well as maybe just overall damage. You know? Sick ad, by the way. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, the first one is if you're going for more of a bruiser build, the Iron Maiden is a great one. 10% damage each time they deal direct damage. So, you drop your Bone Prison. You're stuck in there with them. You drop Iron Maiden on top of you. You reap for the damage reduction, and then you Blood Surge spam. Everything is going to die. Everything's going to drop like flies. Flies. Everything's going to drop like flies. 10% damage every time they hit you. It's ridiculous. Now, if you upgrade it, it no longer costs Essence. Instead, you gain 5 Essence for each enemy cursed. That's pretty good, too, for more Essence, more Blood Surges, more healing, more damage, etc. Then you have heal for 5% of your maximum life when an enemy dies while they're in there. Guys, this is ridiculous. This class's kit is so well designed for AoE farming and AoE damage. It is absurd. It is absurd. 5% healing every time someone dies? What? That's so strong, you can't pass that talent up. It's broken. I don't know if you guys know what 5% healing is, but every time someone dies, that's crazy. Anyways, let's move on to Decrepify. Curse the targeted area. Enemies afflicted by Decrepify are slowed by 50% and deal 25% less damage. So, like we were talking about, slows are very good in a game like this for setup comps. They deal 25% less damage as well. Lucky hit enemies hit while they're hit by Decrepify have a 10% chance to be stunned. So, while they're in Decrepify and they're affected by the slow, they have a 10% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds. Very strong. And then lucky hit enemies afflicted with it have a 50% chance to reduce your active cooldowns. I mean, more cooldowns is more damage, more healing, you're alive, you win. When you are your minions hit an enemy afflicted by Decrepify below 10% life, they are instantly killed. That is in a 10% execute is so strong. 10% execute. Okay, if you guys ever played World of Warcraft, I hate to keep on using these as examples, but the Windwalker Monk, or just monks in general, they have an ability called Touch of Death, where it kills you instantly if you're hit by it at 10% HP. Doing this and it being able to be AoE is ridiculous. This is not normal. I played D1 when I was at Sky's Age. D2, D3, all classes up and down. Dude, this is ridiculous. They have slows, they have healing, they have utility, they have group help with freaking Bone Prison, they have AoE damage reduction, and we still have like 3 other talent trees to go to. Inside Bone Prison and Iron Maiden, you just go into Blood Mist still because you just become invulnerable but can still get hit. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Finally, the char I want to play since the start. Bob Ballard, what's going on, baby? Bob Ballard or Ballard? I'm not sure. Whatever it is. How we going? Yeah, One Punch Man for real. Dude, it's ridiculous. You're not doing the battle pass? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, you also have this Death's Embrace. Close enemies take 2% more damage, stacking up to 6%. And they deal 10% less damage to you. So, right here is the start of more damage mitigation, completely passive. Completely passive damage mitigation. 10% plus the 15%. So that'd be 25% damage mitigation passive if you reap someone. That's a lot. Just passive, chill out damage reduction? That's crazy. Then we're moving on to summoning. Love to hear your thoughts on it, not just busting shots. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Ballard. By the way, fantastic work on these videos. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Really means the world. Anyways, summoning skills. Now, if you're a caster build, the Bone Spirit's ridiculous. But first, let's talk about Corpse Tendrils, okay? If you're not going Corpse Explosion, Corpse Tendrils is the way to go. Is there any cooldown reduction resources on gear? This 3-second immune to 19-second CD can be OP if CD can be reduced more. I'm not sure, actually. I really can't answer. By the way, guys, thank you so much for all the donations today. I mean, Jesus Lordy. Let me see if I can pull it up just to thank you guys one more time. Adolwolf with the $20. Tori Trey with the new member. I mean, let's keep going. Hold on. I got it. 1 second. Scott with the Comeback Kid member. Christian with the $20. Jacob with the $30. Guys, thank you so much. It helps so much more than you guys even know for a young chap like me. Thank you guys. Really means the world. Summoning. Corpse Tendrils. How many skill points do we have access to, you think? Is it as simple as 1 per level? I believe it is, yeah. One per level. Up to a certain cap to where obviously you can't just cap out every single thing. That'd be crazy, but... Corpse Tendrils pulls enemies toward the corpse around it and stuns them for 3 seconds. Deals a minor amount of damage, but it is a stun. And it does not even consume the corpse, dude. 11-second cooldown. It definitely needs to be 11 seconds. Anything less than that, it would be ridiculous. This class is tanky as long as he keeps casting. This means being stunned or knocked down is its weakness. The only way to avoid this is Blood Mist, which has a CD. You'll be more than that. Missions will also give you... Recently played D2R. Necro was fun again. D4. Necro probably quite different, though. Seems like an awesome class. D4 is insane. Feed Lance for once. Yeah, we gotta give Lance some food. 60 to 65 is max. There you go. So, enemies caught with the Corpse Tendrils are slowed by 50%. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to see the talent calculator for yourself, I'll link it in the chat. Boom. And if you guys want to join the Discord server, it is linked in the chat and pinned at the top of the screen, where we talk, hang out, goof off, theory craft, everything about Diablo 4. So if you guys are interested, please join that Discord server. You're missing out on so much every single day that happens in there. Every single day, you guys are missing out on so many things happening in there, dude. It's incredible. So please, guys, if you can, please go in there and join. Okay. Then you also have enemies slain while stunned by a Corpse Tendril have a 40% chance to drop a Blood Orb. Guys, 40% chance on every enemy means... And when the Blood Orbs drop, for those of you that don't know, who are just tuning in, Blood Orbs are an orb that drop occasionally on death of nearby enemies that heal you for 15% of your maximum health when they pick up. So if you have a group of maybe 5-10 guys, and you know they're about to die, you pop that Corpse Tendril, you pop them in, you stun them, and a bunch of them can drop Blood Orbs and you heal. As well as popping Blood Surge to heal. That's crazy. Then you have this setup for the Corpse Explosions, which could be possibly good as well, but I don't think you would ever take this over Bone Spirit if you're going a caster DPS build. Let me explain to you my favorite casted ability from the Necromancer and why I think it's going to be so broken. Bone Spirit is so strong, and we're going to break it down right now. Consume all of your essence to conjure a spirit of bone that seeks out enemies. Upon reaching an enemy, the spirit explodes, dealing 80% damage to the target. First of all, 80% damage is a lot for an ability on its own. But the damage is increased by 3% for each point of essence spent casting the Bone Spirit. Hey, sup, guys? Hope you're doing well. Didn't know you do live stream. Morph, yeah, dude. We just started yesterday. We're going to start doing a lot more often for Diablo 4 and it upcoming and talking, theory crafting, maybe playing some D2R together. Hanging out, just having a good time. Thank you, man, so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to D4. A bit expensive for me, though. Yeah, actually, we're making a video on which edition should you buy. Right now, I was just recording it before the stream, but yeah. If you're interested in Morph, go check out the Rogue live stream from yesterday. We dove in deep into that class as well. So, Enhanced Bone Spirit. If Bone Spirit critically strikes, its cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds. That's always good. That's half the cooldown immediately if it critically strikes. And then Bone Spirit has an additional 10% chance to critical strike. Okay, not bad. After Bone Spirit hits an enemy, you generate 30 essence over the next 4 seconds. So you Bone Spirit. This is if you're a caster build, I would recommend this. I wouldn't recommend this for the tank build. For the tank build, you cast this because your main source of damage is going to be from Blood Surge right here. The AoE damage, boom, 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 boom. If you don't run BS, you're trolling. I'm saying it now, and I'm a rogue player. Bone Spirit is ridiculous. And watch, it gets so crazy. Right here, let's keep going. Damaging enemies with darkness skills increase your movement speed, so you get some passive movement speed. This is where they get it. You have, when you damage enemies with darkness skills, they take 2% increased shadow damage. It would go to 6%, and that's stacking up to 3 times. So 6, 12, 18%, nearly 20% damage increase from shadow abilities. And then you have Terror. Darkness skills deal 5% increased damage against immobilized, slowed, or stunned enemies. This also applies to shadow damage dealt by your minions. So, slowed enemies and things that would constantly damage over time. As a caster, what would that be? Well, I mean, it would be Blight, right? You cast a concentrated Blight area that deals 30% damage and leaves behind a defiled area, dealing damage over time. So you constantly rack up that damage over time effect, and then you also deal more damage because they're slowed. Oh my god. Oh, I hate to go down into the caster tree now, but Bone Spirit gets so crazy. We'll be talking more about that later. More about tanking. Your bone skills have a 0.5% increased critical chance for each essence, for each 10 essence you have upon cast. This is pretty good. These are pretty good abilities. But the blood ones is where you want. This is where you want. If you're going a bruiser build and a bruiser / tank build, you want to go down this blood tree. While below 50% maximum HP, you receive 10% more healing. Stacking up to 3 times, 30% more healing from all sources, guys. That means each blood orb, instead of healing for 15%, it heals for 20%. What is going on here? After being healthy for a certain amount of seconds, your next blood skill grants Overpower. That's strong for more damage. Blood orbs also heal your minions. If you're going a bruiser / tank, you might not need this. Your blood skills deal increased damage. Increased overpower damage. This damage is doubled while you're healthy. Oh my god. Hitting an enemy with blood skills has a 25% chance to fortify you for 1% of your base life. Stacking up to 3 times 3%. What a joke. Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind here, ladies and gentlemen? Like, let's wake up here. Let's wake up. Let's break this down really quickly. 3% of your base life on one target. That's not even considering if it procs multiple targets. Then you have Blood Mist as an oh shit button to heal you for 2% of your life for every tick. Then you have Iron Maiden to deal damage to all of them per tick. Then you have Blood Surge to heal you once again for 2% of your base life every hit. What in the hell? This is Dr. Mundo in D4. You're doing your Diablo math wrong. No, what do you mean? This is right. Hitting an enemy with blood skills has a 25% chance to fortify you for 1% of your base life, stacking up to 3 times. Or are you talking about something else? I'm sure I'll consider Necro as an ult. Dude, it's got to be my ult. Either that or Druid. I can't decide, man. But this class looks insane. Let's go to everyone's favorite now. Everyone's favorite. 20% of 10% is 12. No, Blood Orbs heal you for 15%. It's not 10%. Blood Orbs are healing you for 15% of your maximum HP, so 30% of that is about 5%. And it's 30%. Hey, I love your content and being watching your videos for a while now. Sorry, I don't have any spare money to donate. Oh, man, don't worry about that. But when I have, I will sub to help the cause. Listen, guys, by the way, guys, you guys don't have to donate. If you guys want to become members, you get stuff out of it, too. Don't forget about that, man. Members are the best thing I highly recommend on the channel. I wonder if the Bruiser spec is going to be any good for PvP. It should be. I don't see why I wouldn't. You're going to be a tanking god. And if people try to surround you, you just blood surge and heal for infinite amount of HP. Okay, let's talk about the ultimate abilities, right? We have two options if you're running the bruiser / tank build, okay? Two options. You have Blood Wave, number 1. You summon a ginormous wave of blood that deals... Sir, Durave. How you doing, man? Necro's going to be my main. This looks very fun. Yeah, it does, man. Yeah, it does. Druid is going to be crazy also. Yo, Gosu, we're doing tomorrow a stream on the Druid, just like we're doing right now. We're doing a deep dive on the Druid, so make sure you guys tune in. Why Druid? I just like the versatility. I love a class with high versatility as my ult. My main, I know what I want to be. I'm going to be a rogue. I'm going to be a melee spec rogue. That's what I'm going to be. Wrap it up. Seema, send it off into the sunset. Necro seems very interesting, but I hate summoning in games, but it looks like a nice melee caster class in game. How good would having no summons be? Koi. I'm going to show you in a second how stupid this class can be with no summons. Mostly if you're a melee. If you're a caster, you're going to suffer a little bit, I think, personally. There's a couple passives that are really good, but you get more benefit if you're a melee guy. For sure. For sure. It's not even close. So there's missing the monk, Amazon Paladin. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't have a Paladin in this game. I'm so upset. That would have been my main. 10% of 15% is 1.5%. So Blood Orb will heal for 16%, not 20%. No, but it stacks up to 3 times, guys. Alex, by the way, it stacks up to 3 times. Where's that passive so I can clear this up for you all? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's that passive? I lost it. But it's a 3 talent thing. I know exactly what you mean, but it's a 3 talent thing. You click it 3 times. So it equal to 30%. Where is it? Is it just this? While below 50% life, you receive 10% more healing from all sources, so it's 30%. So 30% increase on a 15% heal would be 5%. Am I crazy? Do you think the Necro Summoner will be strong as the... Hell yes. I cannot... Dude, there's a one-shot Bone Spirit build. Mr. Blue Eyes, stay tuned, please, for the love of God. For the love of God. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you in a second. Just wait and see. It gets ridiculous. Anyways, let's talk about the ultimates. Blood Wave. It slows enemies down by 50% for 4 seconds. Once again, more crowd control for your team. Very, very good. But this is where it gets hilarious. Blood Wave leaves behind 3 blood orbs and as it travels. So you get 45% healing as well from Blood Wave, as long as you pick up the blood orbs. Very strong. Very, very strong. That's another oh shit button. I would like to see a shaman class. The druid's like close to a shaman at this point, I guess, dude. By the way, Cooper, thank you so much for all the help, man. It means the absolute world. I'll go summon on Necro, D4 start. Yes, I will own everybody. That's funny, dude. Well, look at this. Just like we were talking about, who was just asking me about no summons? Who was just asking me? Damn it. Someone was just... Oh, Koi. Koi, check this out. Here, this is for you. Stand alone. Increase damage reduction by 6% when you don't have any minions out. So it wouldn't be 6%, it'd be 18% because it stacks up to 3 times. So 18% damage reduction, right? Then you have Reap, which is 15% damage reduction. Then you have... What's the other one? Then you have Decrypify for 25%. Then you have... There's one more. Then you have Death's Embrace for 10%. Someone do the math for me. I can't even add all this shit up. This is ridiculous. What in the world? We're talking about a 50% damage reduction? On top of a class that has incredible self-healing. That's not normal. I've never seen this in a game before. Usually, warriors and paladins have very high damage reduction. And usually, classes like this have just high health leeching and high health healing. So I'm so baffled by how strong this class actually looks. Then you also have sacrificing both skeletal warriors and skeletal mages increase their sacrifice bonuses by 60%. 60% on a sacrifice. Guys, check this out. Where's the, there it is. If you sacrifice your warriors, if you sacrifice the defenders, you gain 15% non-physical resistance. Increase that by 60%. That's fucking 20% magical resistance. Yo, what is going on? You're just not taking any damage. Maximum essence is increased. 15% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. Overpower damage is increased by 30%. Holy shit. Then check this out. You can sacrifice your golems as well. Maximum life increased by 10%. This is crazy. This one is insane. This is why I'm thinking for a caster build, you get rid of your golem because 30% increased critical strike damage. Holy shit. We'll talk about that later. But the build to be alone as a tank and bruiser necromancer is right there for the taking. It's right there. And it's not only right there, it is strong and it is effective. Let's go to Bone Storm now. This is another one that we saw in the skill showcase that I want to talk to you guys about. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, got the Sky Cup right there. Also, the comeback kits. Shout out to Lance's wife. Thank you for that. Next up, we have Bone Storm. This is a very safe choice if you're going to go Bruiser. If you're going to go Bruiser, the Bone Storm is an incredibly safe choice. Constant DPS around you at all times. Dealing 18% damage per second for 10 seconds. Then you have, this is hilarious, damage reduction, once again, ladies and gentlemen, decreased. Damage reduction increased by 15% while it's active, so that's minimum 10 seconds of 15% damage reduction. Incredibly strong. That's a cooldown on its own. Then you have, while Bone Storm is active, you consume nearby corpses. Each corpse consumed adds 2 seconds to Bone Storm duration, up to 10 seconds. Potentially 20 seconds of 18% damage per second. And 15% damage reduction. Oh my god. That is crazy. That is a crazy, crazy stat to have, bro. That's GG. A lot of damage reduction. It is, bro, it's for 20 seconds. Like, what in the world? Now, let's talk about some of the capstones. It's going to be Ossified Essence. It's going to be Ossified Essence, where your bone skills deal 1% increased damage for each point of essence you actually have above 50 upon cast. Not bad. But it's not the one that I would pick. Once again, I'm taking Rathma's Vigor if you're going to Bruiser or tank. More, here we go again. Another 10% of your maximum HP. And while you're healthy, which is additional, while you're over 80% HP, you deal 25% increased damage. Nico Diamendo, you can sacrifice summons to get additional damage. Exactly. Sila, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Wonder if there will be presets for our character so you have multiple duels without having to make another character. I hope there's dual spec in this game. Love this content in chat. Jack, thank you so much, bro. It means the world. You have no idea. And we haven't even seen what item DR and elemental resist adds on top of this. That's what I'm saying. This doesn't even count your passive armor damage mitigation. What a joke. What a joke. This class is so tanky. This class is so tanky. Let's get into some of the legendary aspects. This is where it gets really funny. You guys thought it was a joke now. Yeah. Hold on. Just hold on, ladies and gentlemen. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Hold on a second. Here we go. Blood Bathe aspect. This would be right here. Here we go, guys. Ready? Here we go. Your main source of damage, which is going to be your Blood Surge, okay? Your main source of damage for AoE healing, for AoE damage reduction, and for AoE damage all around to kill enemies around you. We'll read this out loud. Ready? Blood Surge's Nova echoes, dealing 60% less damage. So it deals an additional 40% damage buff on your Blood Surge from this legendary aspect. your main source of damage, your big ability that you're going to be smashing over and over and over again on this Bruiser tank build, 40% additional damage increase. Your YouTube videos are great with Your YouTube videos are with great quality. Oh, interesting. Zen, thank you so much, man. Appreciate all the love and support. 40% damage bonus on your Blood Bathe aspect. That is insane. Blood Seekers. Then you have, if you're going to go the Blood Orb build, which is very possibly a thing, Blood Lance deals 15% increased damage to its primary target. It's okay. It's not bad. Then you have Aspect to Possess Blood, which is right here. When you pick up 5 Blood Orbs, a free Bone Spirit is spawned, dealing bonus damage based on your current life percentage. Now, as a tank and bruiser, you're going to be picking up a lot of Blood Orbs. Yet again, not sponsored by Flexio products, but Sky will take that sponsorship, you know. Yeah, I will take a Flexio right now, dude. I'll slap it on the wall right back there. Flexio. Anyways. As a tank, you're picking up Blood Orbs constantly. Every 5 Blood Orbs you pick up, you cast a free Bone Spirit, and which deals AoE damage based on your current life percentage. So not based on how much the essence that was used. Instead, it's based off your current life percentage. So it can be very good. Then you have the Aspect to Possess Blood. Oh, no, that was the one we just went through. Sacrificial Aspect. Here it is. Wait, guys, listen. Wait, guys, listen. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone's talking about, oh, can you play a Necromancer build with just sacrificing, not using pets? I don't like pets. I don't want to use pets. I want to be a summon. I don't want to be a summoner. This, and that. Sacrificial Aspect. Your sacrifice bonuses are increased by 15%. Incredibly strong for a bruiser tank build specifically. Absolutely out of control. It is through the roof. It is not normal what this class is able to do. It is not normal. I don't know how many times I need to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, that this class as a bruiser slash tank is going to be the most broken, unkillable sack of dog that you're not going to kill this guy. How do you think you counter something like this? You CC chain him. You CC chain him. That's the only weakness I can see. He doesn't have any, like, a lot of, immunities other than his, Blood Mist. If he doesn't take Blood Mist, you can CC chain the shit out of this guy, and you can kite the crap out of him. That's the only thing that I can see beating a bruiser, tank, Diablo 4 guy. Or a Necromancer. This looks unbalanced. To be honest, if things stay the same at release, it looks unbalanced. It does. Sorry if it has already been asked, but do you think playing with summons would be viable in high-tier bosses? Yes, it is. We're going to go over a summoning build right now, Morph. We're going over... I think you overhype it. Normal nodes, dude. Dude, these are not normal. I don't know if you've played a lot of... And this isn't me trying to say something about your intelligence or whatever. I don't know if you've played a lot of MMORPGs or games where there's a lot of group play. This stuff is not normal. This is broken. It's broken, dude. It's broken. I don't think you understand. Every Blood Nova you use heals you for 3% of your maximum HP per person hit. Necromancer with a huge $10, dude. Thank you so much. Why do you remind me of Chad and Constantine? I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't know who that is. Trulls. It's not normal. The amount of self-healing and passive damage mitigation. Usually with tanks, you either have on one side where it's a lot of self-damage mitigation like warriors in World of Warcraft. Or you have a class that has a lot of self-healing. For example, Blood Death Knights in World of Warcraft. A lot of self-healing. A lot. Or you have a class with a lot of maximum HP, like a Guardian Druid. What's your WoW character? I'll look you up. I think it's just Sky. Man, I haven't logged in WoW in a hot minute. I'll show you guys in a second. You can look me up on Armory. Lance, what's my rogue character's name? Is it Tara O'Keen? You guys can look me up on the Armory. But this is very strong. It's not right. If you group up with other classes, it's just a joke. Yeah, if you have classes to group up with, you're just a tanking god. An Earth Druid would likely be his nemesis. Ooh. You get to pick one aspect from each category. That I'm not exactly sure. I wish I could answer that. Right now, I don't have any details that I've found personally on that, and I've been studying this game for the last month and a half. The only way to balance it is through cooldowns and base damage levels. 50% sounds like a lot, but if the base stat is low, it equals out. So, 15% increase as well as this. Hold on, don't forget about this one. As well as this, increases sacrifice bonuses by 60%. So it'd be 75% on your skeletal warriors and skeletal mages. 75% increase. Ready? Here it is. 75% increase to 15% magic resistance. That's an additional what? 12%? 12% additional magic resistance. Casual. Yeah, that's not broken at all. Just passive 12% magic reduction on top of all your damage mitigation. That's not broken at all. Let's go to the skeletal mages now. Maximum essence increased by 15. Another 12. That's 27 maximum essence. That's a whole additional blood nova for absolutely free. Which equals a 3% healing for each target hit. If you're around 10 people, that's 30% of your maximum health for free. Absolutely free. The second you use it. This isn't broken? Am I missing something here? If you go the overpower build where you're over 80%, where you have more health than the enemy, damage decreased by 30%. Increase that by 75%. What is that, 25%? 55% damage increase? Is there something I'm missing here? They need to tune this shit ASAP. And I haven't even played the game yet. This ain't normal. What are you playing at launch? Tutor, I'm going to be playing a rogue. I'm going to be playing a melee rogue, dagger rogue specifically, probably. Going for those one-shot builds in PvP. I'm not much of a PvE guy, but I definitely have to play PvE in this game. Maybe with the druid or necromancer. Or maybe with the bow rogue as an ult. But then you also have stuff like this. Increase maximum life by 10%. It wouldn't be 75%. It would be an additional 15%. So it'd be about 12% maximum life. If you sacrifice your golem. Critical strike damage by, it would be an additional 15% of this. Whatever that would be. I can't do the math on that. So the tanky Necro is the one to play. Listen, I'm not going to say it's the one to play. But it's very strong. And it's 100% an option. 100% an option. 100% an option. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys ready to talk about the caster DPS summoner build? You guys ready for that? If you guys are ready for some caster DPS summoner lich builds, let me get some ones in the chat, man. Let me get some ones in the chat if you guys are hyped up for this right now. This is where the one-shot Bone Spirit build comes into play. This shit gets ridiculous. You think Necro will be a solid choice at launch? 100%. If I'm going to make a video on the top 3 safest classes you can play, Necromancer is one of them, by the way. It's going to be Necromancer is one of them. I would say one of the not-so-safe classes is Rogue. And the next one, I haven't dove into the Barbarian yet, but I think that's one of the safest ones. So that's 2. And it's really a toss-up between... It's not Rogue. Sorcerer is always safe, man. Their damage is so high. Their damage is so high, man. It's so high. Sorcerer's damage is so high. I think I would put that as my top 3 safest. I think the sort of sketchy classes in a way is going to be the Druid as well as the Rogue. The Druid, you can maybe fuck up your build really bad with doing too much hybrid stuff. Excuse my language, by the way. I apologize. Oh, Harambe, what's going on, baby? All right, let's kick it off, man. How we doing, dude? How we doing? Let's kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, before we start this build, it's very important that you guys know, for those of you that just tuned in right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Act 1 of our membership goal on the channel. Every member we gain means we're one step closer to fulfilling our dream of becoming full-time content creators for you, okay? Don't forget you even gain access to special perks, including having exclusive member icons in the live stream, early access to our upcoming content, the awesome Comeback Kids logo next to your name, perks in the community Discord server, and you even help in supporting the funding and do more giveaways for all of you, like the Diablo 4 giveaway coming next Monday or Tuesday. Druid is safe also. The thing is God, I mean, it's not unsafe. It's not unsafe. You know what I mean? It's not unsafe. That's the thing. So if I'm going to make a top 3 video on the safest, I'm not sure. Blood Mist life tap build. Eternal Genin. Yo, by the way, you're going to have to roll back the clip because we just went over an insane talents. How close are you to 100 members? If you go on the top right, you can see we're at 12. So we're kind of far away, sadly. But it's okay. We're doing good. We're having a great day today. Everyone's kicking ass. You're going to have to scroll back. But Druid is good. I'm not saying Druid's a bad class. I'm just saying safe for the casual player. What's a safe class to play? You know what I mean? It's a very solid class. It could be the best group content class in the entire game with how much vulnerability it brings the group. Every single ability it brings, almost all of them bring vulnerability. We're going to go over it all tomorrow in the deep dive. It is ridiculous. How many of the talents can we actually take? I think, I'm not sure the cap. I think someone mentioned, if someone knows the cap, I don't know it by heart. No set items yet. Yeah, no set items. I struggle to decide between Barbarian and Necro for my main. Have you decided yourself? Yes, I'm going to be playing a Rogue. Before we dive into this build, if you guys want to check out really quick the Necromancer skill showcase, you can look on the screen right now. You got the Bone Splinters. You got Decompose, which is for one of the caster builds. You got Reap, which is your beautiful melee build ability. You have Blight, which is the AoE puddle as well as damage over time. Very, very strong. You have Bone Spear, everyone's favorite. Yeah. Lightning Werewolf. Ooh. Bone Spear, you toss it, pierces through enemies. It doesn't ricochet. You have Blood Surge. Check this out. This is my favorite. Boom! Absolutely tearing your ass. Oh my god. That ability is broken. Then you have Bone Prison. Anyone caught in the Bone Prison is now vulnerable. Super, super, super strong, guys. Such a great combo for that, man. You're amazing. Wow, Deathly Arrows. Thank you so much, bro. God almighty, you have no idea how much it means. Corpse Explosion. Everyone's favorite in D2. Gotta love Corpse Explosion. It's a classic ability. Bone Storm. Oh, brand new addition. 15% damage mitigation over 20 seconds. Very, very good. Then you have Blood Waves. Knocks enemies down, slows them down, as well as summons Blood Orbs for your healing. 3 of them. 45% damage. 45% maximum health healed. Then you have Bone Spirit. Oh my god, there's the one-shot button, baby. That's my favorite. Then you have Raised Skeleton, as well as the Army of the Dead. Oh my goodness. Then you have your Golem out there. I think that's just the regular Golem. I'm not sure which one that is. I couldn't tell you. And then you got Blood Mist. Woo! Ooh! It's good. Bone Prison us rogues. Yeah, we're gonna have to dash out of there quick, Callum. We're gonna have to dash out of there quick, dude. Alright. That's the skill showcase. Alright, let's start going into the caster summoner. Oh, actually, I gotta take another piss. I'm so sorry. Please don't leave, guys. Please, I swear to God, I just have to pee so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, guys. We're still in that Act 1 of the membership, man. We need 100 members, guys. We need 100 members. I need someone. I need some members, man. We got to get some members. We go full-time with that stuff, guys. The consistent money is how I go completely full-time, so I would really appreciate it if you guys we get a member here or there. Freaking God. Hand sanitizer. Sticky as shit. If you guys can, please... the memberships help the channel so much. By the way, thank you so much for the donations, guys, today. It's absolutely through the roof. Get him a bucket. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Starting things off. Yo, I love this build. I think if I'm going Necromancer, this has got to be the build I go. I'm sorry. I think this is the build I got to go, man. It is so cool. So you have a couple options right at the start. Bone Splinters. Bone Splinters is so strong. Let me tell you why. First of all, yeah, I use hand sanitizer. It's this sticky scented crap. I did. I swear to God, I did. I'll show you the hand sanitizer, man. Did I flush? I did flush. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm working hard here. I don't have time to wash. I'll just use a little hand sanitizer quick. Boom, out of there, dude. Anyways, Bone Splinters. You shoot 3 Bone Splinters that it shoots spreads out like that, and you gain 1 essence for each one hit. For each one that hits the same guy. Then you have enhanced bone splinters where there's 30% chance to fire 2 additional projectiles while you have 50 more essence or wild. So not just 3, it would shoot into 5. That's cap. You never flush. Dude, that's a cap. I flush all the time, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. It shoots into 5 bone splinters, not 3. And this is where I think where bone splinters really gets its money right here. Check this out. Bone splinters has a 20% chance per hit to make sure, Asmon. All right, man. I'm trying here, man. 20% chance per hit to make the enemies vulnerable. So if you actually get the 5 proc, it's 100% making them vulnerable. Super, super good. Consistent on a basic ability to give vulnerability. Very strong. Then we're moving on to hemorrhage. No, not hemorrhage. Am I tripping? No. Decompose. I don't know why I wrote that. No. Decompose. Tear the flesh from an enemy dealing 30% damage per second. First of all, let's make sure this is very important that you guys understand this. 30% damage per second is a lot of damage in this game. Put in consideration, Reap deals 12% damage. Hemorrhage deals 25% damage. Decompose dealing 30% damage per second, as well as forming a corpse around for every 2.5 seconds, is very strong, guys. It's so strong. If an enemy dies while they're being decomposed, you gain 10 essence. Very good for tossing on more abilities like Bone Spirit. And then it also slows enemies as well. Not bad. Not bad. You and your minion... This is where it gets its money, though. Decompose, in my opinion. On boss fights in particular. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies who are decomposed. So while you're decomposing someone, not only is it 30% damage per second, not only is it giving you... you gain 10 essence if they die, they also deal 10% more damage. Oh! Caleb with the Comeback Kids membership. Yo, that's 3 on the day. That is 3 on the day, baby. Oh my god, he says, let's help this man out. Thank you so much, man. Oh my god. Guys, if you're a member in the chat, let's get some Comeback Kids icons in the chat. Yo, Harambe, where you at, dude? I need Comeback Kids members. Comeback Kids members icons in the chat. Decompose is the way to go for Summoner, wouldn't you say? I would say either Decompose or Bone Splinters, because Bone Splinters gives vulnerability. That's very strong, too. That's 30% damage increase. That is strong for a group comp. If you're solo, maybe Decompose is the move. 30% damage per second is absolutely out of control. On a basic ability? That's crazy. That's crazy. I need water. Man, I'm talking a lot. Woo! It's been a long time since we streamed, guys. Three members on today. We're doing solid so far, guys. We got about an hour and a half left of the stream minimum. But we got to reach that goal of 10 members. We need that 10-member goal today. Yesterday on the Rogue stream, we hit 10 members. We need 10 members on this stream, guys. We need to do it. We got to push. I appreciate it all so much. If we do it, maybe I can buy myself lunch. No, I'm just kidding. I would never say something like that. That's terrible. First build is always a bone build. Ooh, bone build. Nice. So Decompose is very strong, too. And we'll talk about why it's so strong later on down the line. Next up, you have Sever, okay? Sever now is a specter that charges forward and deals 42% damage, then returns to you and deals damage again. So it's damage in front of you, come back, deals damage again. May I ask where you get your information from? Did you have early access to the game at some point? Most of it is from Wowhead and people who have played beta as well as alpha and early access to the game. And then a lot of it is from the talent calculators. You can also use Bone Splinter to help your pets do more damage. Exactly. Vulnerable. 30% more damage on vulnerable. I mean, what are we talking about here? That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. So, moving on to Sever. 42% damage there. Then it returns, dealing damage again. Sever damages enemies along its path. So, I don't know if you guys ever played League of Legends. It's like Sivir. Like, you toss out your boomerang, Q. It deals damage the whole way through, and then it comes back. So, it's a lot of damage as well. It deals increased damage for each minion you have a cast. Listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. Another ability that increases damage based on how many minions you have cast. I don't know if it's going to be 1%. I don't know if it's going to be 2%. I don't know if it's going to be 3%. No one knows yet. But it is damage. Makos, what's going on, baby? How we doing? How we doing? You can also use... Yeah, Codacious closed beta was 2 months ago-ish. Yeah. Have you done a deep dive video on the Druid yet, like what you're doing right now? No, off the grid. We're doing that tomorrow. Make sure you're here tomorrow, off the grid tomorrow. We're doing the same thing we're doing right now on the Druid. Yo, Shen Volley, what's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? Hoping everyone's having a wonderful day, man. Middle of the week. Hump day, dude. Hoping everyone's having a good day. Okay. Then you have another way to making people vulnerable with a caster build. Once again, casters are making people a lot vulnerable and increasing the pet damage. Every 4th cast makes enemies vulnerable for a certain amount of seconds. Very, very strong. Next up, we have Blight. Amazing. Amazing pairing with your minions. And you can also pair it with Bone Prison. So, if you toss out a Bone Prison, you Blight, and they're stuck in the damage over time effect. Off the grid, no problem. Rubber Pot looks nice in the moment. Yes, it does, sir. Very strong. If you Bone Prison, they're stuck in the Bone Prison. You Blight, and they're stuck with the damage over time effect. Then check this out. The enemies are slowed by 25%. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to wake up. Everyone's got to smell the roses. Everyone's got to smell the roses. Okay? Supernatural Blight. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies within the Blight. Once again, minions are dealing increased damage within the Blight. It's very, very strong. Deep dive, you say, basing on what? There's literally no news out there about it, buddy. What do you mean? There's so much news out there. You just had to do your research and look it up. Come on, buddy. We're doing it right now, Doc2K. Most people just don't want to do the work to look it up, so I'm bringing it right to your guys' doorstep. It's supply and demand, right? And a content in a way that the content's, you know, digestible and easy to understand and fun and engaging with a community that's loving and welcoming. Can't really beat that, can you? So once again, Blight, very, very good. And then Blight has a 10% chance to immobilize enemies for 2 seconds upon impact. Not very good. I wouldn't take this ability. I just wouldn't. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. Blight is a very good ability overall, though. Then you have Imperfectly Balanced Capstone. Check this out. Where is it? You have Unliving Energy. Your maximum essence is increased by 3. So that's 10. You stack this up to 3 times. That would go 10. Then you have this. This is absolutely insane. This is where things start to get stupid for this class with the Bone Spirit one-shot build. Your core skills cost 5% more essence, but deal 10% increased damage. So, oh no, I read that wrong. Sorry, excuse me. That's the wrong talent. I'm thinking of a talent later on. But still, your core skills deal a lot more damage. 30% increased damage, but cost 15% more essence. That is a lot. That is a lot of damage. That's a lot. That means your Blight damage would be dealing 30% increased damage. Maybe, but all that is subject to change. Yeah, of course, everything is subject to change before the game launches. They could add a whole new damn class for all we know. Everything's subject to change, brother. Discord link is pinned at the top of the chat. Yeah, thank you so much, Coop, you the man. I really hope they add / have ways to customize the wear forms to the Druid. That would be sick. Oh my god, imagine they monetize that. Anyone know if most of dash abilities in this game need a target? Can they be cast without a target? Dash abilities like what? You gotta give me an example. I'll tell you right now. But that's a very, very powerful capstone, guys. As well as increasing your maximum essence, which would be powerful for Bone Spirit later on down the line, which we'll be talking about. Next up, the Macabre. Listen. Bone Prison is very, very solid for a caster build overall. It keeps enemies off of you. It makes them vulnerable. It gives you essence per enemy caught in it. I mean, it is so strong for a caster and as well for your group comp overall. Then in this tree, you have the Skeletal Warrior Mastery. Increase their damage and life of your Skeletal Warriors. Then you have, when a corpse is formed, from your skills or your minions, Fortify for your base life if you're a bruiser / tanker, whatever. There's another one here that's really strong as well. Oh, here it is. You deal 4% increased damage, stacking up to 3 times for 4 seconds after consuming a corpse. Very short, very, very strong, guys. Very strong. But, by the way, your vids and YouTube are very well put together. Great editing, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. By the way, I hope you know I'm not coming at you in any way, or I hope you know that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just simply saying there is information out there. I'm just trying to bring it to people as much as I possibly can. By the way, thank you so much for tuning in. You have no idea how much it actually means that you guys are tuning in, enjoying the content, loving the community, coming together, making friends, getting ready to play Diablo 4 next weekend for the early access release. Anyways, everyone's favorite ability, man. Corpse Explosion. Corpse explosion. Everyone knows, man. Everyone knows this ability. 75% damage to surrounding enemies. Very, very powerful. Corpse explosions radius increased by 15%. And then instead of exploding corpse, you have a version that's 110% shadow damage over 6 seconds. So if you pair that with blight, you can have a lot of damage over time if someone's caught in a stun or a CC chain. Very, very powerful. Very powerful. Now, I'm curious. Does corpse explosion, does it cost essence? Or does it just detonate a corpse and that's it? Do you just require a corpse? Do you guys know? Because that I don't have confirmed. I couldn't tell you. I don't want to give out misinformation. Does anyone have any idea or on something like this? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But, by the way, look, Death's Embrace. Reduce damage for the bruisers. And here it is, Death's Reach for the casters. Deal 4% increased damage to distant enemies, stacking up to 3 times. That's 12% damage increase. I mean, dude. Holy shit. That's a lot. Hey, man, I usually like going full glass cannon builds. Is Necromancer going to be my build or Sorcerer? Oh, full glass cannon? There's literally a talent in the Sorcerer's tree that's called Glass Cannon. We'll be going over that Monday or Tuesday. But, I mean, if you're talking about full-on Glass Cannon, I would say Sorcerer. But listen, Necromancer, you can be a pumper too, though, dude. That doesn't mean you can't pump like them. But if you're talking about literal glass cannons, Sorcerers. In 2 and 3, it didn't require extra resources, only a corpse. Oh, okay. That's great. Dude, that's perfect. And that helps out this build even better, guys. No, all it does is require corpses. That's amazing. So moving on. I mean, listen, both of these can be good. Once again, Decrypify can be good for slowing enemies and for more utility for your team. If you have someone in your party that's severely tanky, and you have the tanky summons out, like the tanky Skeletal Warriors and the tanky Golem, you can use Iron Maiden. It's possible. But I would only use this, preferably if I'm running with a Barbarian or a Werebear Druid, because you would get a lot of value out of this. A lot of value. You also gain Essence for each enemy caught in it, and increase the damage by 15% per tick. It's a lot. Can you estimate the minion army size? 10 to 15 minions? I thought it was 3 Skeletal Warriors. Am I crazy? I'm not sure. I don't know the exact number, but I'd like to say it gets so stupid. It gets so stupid, it floods the whole screen. I'll show you the skill showcase in a minute. It floods the whole freaking screen, dude. It gets so dumb. I think it's 3. 3 per Skeletal Warrior, 3 mages, 1 Golem, and then Army of the Dead, and some other things that you summon. I believe, do not quote me on that. That is kind of a guess. Blood Mist, okay. The reason I don't love Blood Mist on a caster, dude, it's a very good ability for solo, but Blood Mist, I wouldn't really take it in PvE if you're rocking with a really good group comp. And you have a good group comp with a good front line and a lot of CC, you wouldn't really need it, to be honest, dude. Even if you rock the Corpse Explosion for the increased healing, too. Or not the Corpse Explosion, the Iron Maiden for the healing. You know what I mean? But think about what do you do if you don't have a corpse. There's a lot of ways to summon corpses. Enemies have a chance to be a corpse when they die as well, right? So, Iron Maiden, very strong if you want some more damage. Decrypify, I would personally go if I was running a caster build. It's a big slow. They deal 25% less damage to you. You could pop Decrypify literally on top of you, right? And then you can be smashing Decompose. So they're just stuck, taking damage over time. And then you also cast a Blight. They're sitting in a pool of absolute rot that's destroying them every second. You were at 3 members yesterday, now at 13. Yo, Ed R, yeah, that's right, dude. We're at 13. We got to get to 20 today, though. I can't log off the stream. I'm not allowed unless we get to 20 members total today. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys can, please remember, we're in Act 1 of our membership goal on the channel. Every member we gain means we're one step closer to fulfilling the dream of becoming full-time content creators for all of you. And don't forget, you gain access to special perks, having exclusive member icons next to your name on the live stream, early access to the upcoming content, awesome Comeback Kids logo next to your name, perks in the Discord community server, and you even help in supporting giveaways for people just like you. So if you guys want to be a member today, it helps the channel so much being members. That's it. Lance has me on gunpoint. If you guys want the link, it's right there. I'm going to send it one more time. I don't know why it bugged out right there. There it is. Let's get back into it. Either way, either one of these are really solid. 3% damage to cursed enemies. You could just sit there and pump, dude. Great. No one joined, so we get a 12-hour stream. My voice is shot, dude. Oh, my God. I need tea. I need tea, dude. A lot of talking, man. It's a lot of talking. I appreciate every single one of you. Wow, almost 250 freaking viewers, man. Wow. Blood Mist is a nice potential last-second world boss dodge ability. Yeah, that too. Blood Mist, listen, it's a very strong ability, man. I think it's one of the top 5 strongest abilities in the game. And it's not even an ultimate. A complete immunity for 3 seconds and you can move? What the hell? That is so strong. Anyways, guys, we need 7 more members on the day. If you guys can do it, oh my God. I will be, the stress off my shoulders. I'll feel fantastic if you guys can. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the love and support. There we go. Jesus. Sean Frierson, oh my God. By the way, you look handsome as hell. I'm not trying to be sus, but you look handsome in that picture, man. Thank you guys so much. Yo, if you're a Comeback Kids member in the chat, let's get some Comeback Kids icons. Can we get a back-to-back in the chat? What is going on here? 4 members on the day. Can we make it 5? Get halfway there, and then we'll take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, we need one more Comeback Kid member to get halfway through the daily goal of 10 on the channel. I appreciate all love and support. Let's continue with the deep dive of the Necromancer caster build. So, going on next. Summoning. You don't actually summon more creatures, but oh, XX killed. I'm out. Everyone having a good day. Yo, make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord. Before you go, everyone here, make sure you're in the Discord. It's pinned at the top of the screen. You're missing out so much by not being in the Discord. Anyways, I don't think it's even close. You do not take corpse tendrils because usually with your corpses, you're going to be using them on corpse explosion. That's going to be your focus. Bone Spirit, I think, is mandatory on a Necromancer summoning / caster lich build. I think it's mandatory. I don't think it's even close. You need an essence dump. And this is going to be your way to go. Bone Spirit is... It's going to be one of the highest damaging abilities in the game. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. It's going to be one of the most highest damaging abilities in the entire game. And it's not even close, guys. Why isn't this uploading? Sorry about that. No problem. Thanks for the info about Diablo. I'm hyped for my first build. Keep up the great work. And I look forward to more content. Yo, Sean, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, babe. My shirt didn't dry in the dryer. Hopefully it won't be late to work. Oh, Patrick with the renew of 13 months. Enigma, thank you so much, brother. One of the legends staying here since the beginning of the channel. Sorry, my access to the graveyard has been smited today. I can't get you any more 10 members today. Necromancer, love you, man. Guys, Bone Spirit, man. Here it is. Enhanced Bone Spirit. If it critically strikes, the cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds. Oh! Patrick gifted the 1 Comeback Kids membership. Thank you so much, brother, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Gifted membership. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. You're the best. It was gifted. Thank you. Oh, Jeffrey Cooper, baby! Shee! There it is, dude. There it is. That's 15 total members, baby. Thank you, Jeffrey. Holy schnauzer, dude. I love that dog, dude. That dog's cute as hell. All right, anyways. Bone Spirit one-shot build. Cheesy, disgusting Necromancer. Destroy everything. Bone Spirit has a 10% chance to critical strike. Very strong. But after Bone Spirit hits an enemy, you generate 30 essence over 4 seconds. More essence, more max damage Bone Spirit equals more damage. I mean, what are we talking about here? Then you also damage... We also went through this already. If you guys want me to go through it again, I'll go through it real quick. Chance to stun with every darkness skill for 1 second. Very strong. When you damage enemies with darkness, I would take this over it, though. I'm sorry. 6% increased damage, stacking up to 3 times. 18% damage total. Every time they take damage from a darkness skill. Lance. Loading. By the way, guys, Lance is streaming Sunday. Lance is streaming Sunday. He's streaming the Sorcerer Deep Dive. It is a very big day. I need everyone here to show him love and support. It's a very, very big day, guys. He's taking over the stream Sunday. It is huge. Can Bone Spirit pierce? No, it cannot pierce. It is an AoE explosion on the first target hits. Corpse Tendril doesn't consume the corpse, so Horrid Corpse Tendril and Horrid Corpse Explosion looks like they have crazy synergy. It could. It could. Horrid. Wait a second. Horrid. What are we talking about here? Am I missing something? You're welcome. Glad to join, Jeffrey. Thank you so damn much. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit 5 today so far. Half of our goal. Let's get some comeback kids icons in the chat. There's always time for a comeback. I appreciate all the love and support. 5 members out of 10 on the day. Let's keep it going. Horrid. Horrid. I know that. What is that? Horrid. I'm missing something. I don't know what that... 1 sub per hour, peeps. Sheesh. 10-hour stream. That's a lot. That's a lot. Anyways. Then you have these passives and then Terror. Darkness skills deal 5% increased damage to enemies immobilized, slowed, or stunned. This damage is also increased by your minions. Listen, another way to increase damage. Look, Blight once again. Damage over time. Increased minion damage. Immobilization. Slow by 25%. Horde is one of the branches on both. Oh, it's one of the capstones here. You're talking about here, maybe? Oh, Horrid. There it is. Slowed enemy stunned. Yeah. That's a lot, dude. 15% increased damage is a lot. You pair that with the, this is what you're talking about, the Corpse Tendrils. Yeah, the stun. I listen, Corpse Tendrils is cool, but I can't pass up Bone Spirit. It's ridiculous. I was born in 1996, old enough to be your daddy. Yo, I'm 99, man. Bro, what do you mean? I'm 99. I just turned 24 3 days ago. Yo, what? Anyways, Bone Spirit, guys. I think it's going to be the vibe, man. I think it's going to be where they're going to go. Afternoon, I keep looking up Diablo 4 vids and I get led to you, so hope you got some juicy stuff coming out for Stork. Yo, Solus, we have... Also, when will be Rogue? Solus, I got every answer in the book for you, brother. Solus, yesterday, we just did the Rogue live stream deep dive. I'll send you the link right now, personally, myself, okay? Hold on. Let me cook. Give me 2 seconds. I'll send you the link to that right now. Give me 2 seconds, brother. Boom. Still your daddy? Hey, man, whatever. It is what it is, brother. Whatever, bro. Whatever. So we got the link to the Rogue deep dive right there. We already did the Rogue in-depth video class breakdown, the first look. We have the Sorcerer video already finished as well, so you can look that up. Is it for you? And then we have the Sorcerer deep dive Sunday. Lance is going to be doing the deep dive Sunday. It's going to be a incredible event. Incredible event. Everyone needs to be there Sunday. So go check it out. Okay, back to it. Sorry, guys. I have to answer questions every once in a while. I feel bad. There is a 0 out of 5 points to skill, but at gear, we get like 4+ additional. I'm a 1975. I could definitely be your dad. Yo, my dad was 1974. Y2K, year 2000. It's crazy. Oh, Lord. My parents told me about that, too. They said everyone thought the world was going to end and stuff like that. Y2K? Is that what we're talking about? We're talking about the same thing? Anyways, Golem Mastery. Increase Golem damage and life by 15%, stacking up to 3 times, up to 45%. Very, very strong overall. Ultimate abilities. This is where it gets fun, though. 1999 was a crazy year. Yo, that's me. I'm a crazy guy. So good seeing other guys from the 70s and 80s here. Yeah, dude. Everyone's chilling, having a good time. Okay. So, guys, as a summoner, this is where things get even more crazy. As a summoner lich guy, I think your main option is going to be Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead is so strong for a summoner. You summon a whole army, and each one of them sacrifices themselves and explodes and pretty much kamikazes to a nearby enemy. When the Army of Dead skeletons explode, they have a 15% chance to leave behind a corpse. Always good. Always good. More corpses, more corpse explosion for absolutely free. Very powerful. Army of the Dead also raises your skeleton warriors and skeletal mages. So you don't have to worry about ramp up time anymore. You pop Army of the Dead at the beginning of a fight. You're literally locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. Then you have things to buff your minions even more. Your minions deal more damage when you're close to them. You have minions can't lose more than 50% of their maximum love from a single instance. Single damage instance, which is good. You know. 91, 93. Guy, I have to run to the post office before it's closed. I'll be back as soon as I can. Yo, Cooper, good luck. Drive safe, brother. After you've been healthy for at least 4 seconds, you and your minions gain 4% attack speed, stacking up to 3 times. So 12% if you've been over 80% HP for more than 4 seconds. 12% passive attack speed. That's very, very, very strong, guys. Very, very strong. Then you have their capstones. I wouldn't recommend Bone Storm on a caster build. It makes no sense. I would maybe recommend Blood Wave. Maybe. What's going to be your top PvP build? Oh, man. I haven't tested anything out, but... Bro, if I had to guess... Being a... You go Bone Splinter. You make enemies vulnerable. I would grab Bone Splinter right here. You make them vulnerable. I would grab Blight. I wouldn't grab any of these. I wouldn't grab Bone Spear. I would grab Blight for the slow as well as damage over time for people who are stuck. If I know we're in a strictly PvP scenario, I would grab Blood Mist. That's very strong. I would also grab... I would probably grab Decrypify for the slow as well as 25% less damage so you could face tank people. And then I would grab Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead is so strong for freaking suicidal things. And then Bone Spirit for the one-shots. One-shots. Bone Spirit, you can actually one-shot, and we'll show you why in a second. The capstone's ridiculous, as well as some of the legendary aspects. But once again, guys, more minions, more damage. Then we have, while you have at least 7 minions out, they gain 20% attack speed. More attack speed, more damage. Then you have Shadow Damage. Infects enemies with Shadow Blight for 2 seconds. Every 10th time an enemy receives Shadow Damage from one of your minions, or you, they're affected with Shadow Blight, and they take an additional 20% Shadow Damage. AZ, yo, take it easy, bro. You're a pretty mad little dude, bro. Nice content. Good luck for the future. I'm definitely playing D4 with some of my friends from WoW. Looks dope. Yo, AZ, make sure you join the Discord, dude. I've been playing WoW my whole life. You want to hang out, shoot the shit, play some D4. We'll all hang out and goof off. Have some fun. Make sure you join. Do you know if we can lock down more than 1 skill from each node? I couldn't answer that, actually. I don't know yet. Never used minions in PvP. I think crowd control build is the best. If you're not supposed to use minion in PvP, then I guess don't. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how it's going to be in this game. Both skills have 2 upgrades. Are they mutually exclusive? I mean, can you have both? No, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure you have to choose between them. You don't get all upgrades. So, once again, Shadow Blight and then having Blight per tick. That is a lot of damage of overtime. And if you go Decompose, too, per second, boom, 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 like this. Dealing damage 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. That's a lot of damage. PvP zones, it's just 1v1 zone or groups? It's groups. Groups can fight there. Okay, let's go through the legendary aspects, guys. Let's go through the legendary aspects. Woo! Edge Master's aspect. Skills deal up to 24% increased damage based on available resource when cast. Guys, what ability do you guys think this can pair with? Oh, the Discord link is pinned at the top of the chat, dude. This ability can pair well with, I don't know, an ability that completely dumps all of your essence. I don't know, maybe Bone Spirit. So you're telling me Bone Spirit has a 24% increased damage the higher it is when it's cast, and also, it also consumes all your essence as well. Dear God in heaven on earth. That's a lot of damage. We have Aspect of Reanimation, which is right here. Your skeletons gain increased damage while they're alive, up to 20% after 10 seconds. That's good for a summoner build. If you guys want to rock a summoner build, that's good. Aspect to Possess Blood. When you pick up 5 blood orbs, a free Bone Spirit is spawned. Very good for a caster DPS build. This Diablo 4 calculator you're looking at, is it public? Yes, it is. Here, check it out. Boom. Go check it out. Then we have Aspect of Swelling Curse. Bone Spirit deals increased damage based on the distance traveled up to 15%. So if you cast a max range, max essence bone spirit, you're passively getting 40% damage increase, not counting the amount of essence increase for 3% each essence. While Army of the Dead is active, your minions gain 70% attack speed. Oh my god. Yo, what? And here we go. Here we go, guys. This is why I think the pet build and lich build can be so strong. You gain 3 maximum essence per active minion. More essence equals more bone spirit one-shot damage potential. No revive, just skeletal golem and mages, right? I believe so, yeah. Unless I'm wrong. Army of the Dead wouldn't last that long, would it? No, it shouldn't last too long. There's a duration. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it actually tells you. Army of the Dead. So over the next 7 seconds, and then I guess until that 7-second guy explodes. So he has to come up from the ground and then run at an enemy and then explode. So I would say anywhere between 9 to 10 seconds of 100% attack speed. Or 70% attack speed, 90% damage reduction. Still very strong. Still very strong. Ladies and gentlemen, what build are you guys going to go? What build are you guys going to go? Are you going to go the Bruiser Tanky build? Are you going to go the Summoner build? Are you going to go the Bone Spirit one-shot build? You're going to be Corpse Explosion, Corpse Tendril build? Are you, like, there's so many options here, guys. So many options. I gotta know what you guys are gonna go. Please, let me know. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's shoot it right now. Oh, wow. Where did you get this info? Summoner, full damage. Ooh! Here, check it out. Here is the Diablo 4 talent calculator. Good night. Have to go. Ryan Chu, God bless you, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support. I'll see you tomorrow for the Druid Deep Dive. Don't know. Gonna have to play it to really tell which one I like. Yeah, I feel you. Corpse Explosion build. Classic. Summoner. Man, that Summoner build looks fun, bro. That Summoner build looks fun. You go Blight. This is the build I'm gonna go. Check me out. We're gonna go Decompose. Decompose. We're gonna go Blight. So while they're on top of me, they're just taking a bunch of damage per second. We're gonna go, I think I'd go Corpse Explosion. It's so much damage. You can't really pass up on that, can you? And then I would go Decrypify. So if they're trying to melee me, they took 25% less damage. Or they deal 25% less damage. Then you have Bone Spirit for the one-shots. So all your Essence dumps are going to be dumped into Bone Spirit. And then you have Army of the Dead for the big summons. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's a build. Lock and load it. Mass pets with full pet support. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Too soon to draw build conclusion, but fun to explore. Yeah, I agree, but... Man, I would definitely try that build, man. I want to try. I want to try that build for sure. That's why I can't make build videos yet until I play the early access. I can't. It's not a thing. It's not a thing, man. Not a thing. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 more members needed on the day. We need 5 more. One of those was gifted. Or no. We need 4 more. I think. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we need 4 more. 4 more on the day, ladies and gentlemen. I would appreciate all the love and support. We need 10 on the day total to keep that average up. We need 4 more. If you guys want, please. Here's the talent calculator for you guys. And then we have the link to join Dr. Mundo build. Even the early access is tricky, I agree. But we're going to try our hardest, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently in Act 1 of our membership goal on the channel. Every member we gain means we're one step closer to fulfilling the dream of becoming full-time content creators for you all. You gain access to exclusive member icons on the live stream, early access to upcoming content, awesome Comeback Kids logo next to your name, perks in the Discord community server, and you even help in supporting the funding for more giveaways like Diablo 4 to give it to you guys. Want to make a summoner build that uses pets to build essence and then dump it into one-shot to burst release. Yikes. Yikes. Yo, I can't wait to use that Bone Spirit ability. Let's go through some PvP gameplay. Check this out. What time will you start the tomorrow stream? 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time off the grid. I'll set the schedule, don't worry. So we got a Necromancer in PvP. He is using the Bone Splinters build, as well as he has a bunch of summons out. It also looks like he's working with Blight here, as well as Iron Maiden. So as you can see, Blight is the dark puddles on the floor. He also casted Iron Maiden, so anyone dealing damage in there takes 10% damage. I believe I saw a Bone Spirit out there as well. There's the Iron Maiden as well. Bone Spirits. The Blight. There it is. Big, big damage, dude. Wow. Man, this class is exciting, man. I'm in a parking lot at work with damp shirt. Oh, no. That sucks, dude. Want to make a summoner build that uses pets to build essence and dump it? Oh, I already said that. Jesus, preeminently. Man, it's exciting, man. This freaking class looks so fun. I think this might be the most popular class in the game. I wouldn't doubt it if it is, man. It's so good, and it's so strong. We got 4 more members on the day, ladies and gentlemen. I can't get out of here until we get 4 more members. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck. What's the red stuff? I believe that is the essence that you pick up to turn in for PvP cosmetics. I'm not sure if they're going to give gear yet. They haven't announced that, but if they do, obviously we'll bring the news out. So it's pretty much like looting like someone's blood or whatever it's called. I forgot the actual name. And then you turn it in for PvP cosmetics and titles and stuff like that. Mounts, whatever. Which is cool. Corpse is not my thing. I like the Druid. Yeah. You know the legendary that doubles your essence? Yeah, I got the legendary that... wait, a legendary... like a unique item? Or are you talking about the legendary aspect? If you're talking about the aspect, I think we went over it. I believe we did anyway. 3 maximum essence per minion. And then... Or am I crazy? Was that it? Or am I nuts? I thought that was it, right? Melee weapons, is it just Scythe or is it anything? That's a good question. I couldn't answer yet. I'm not really too sure. I'm not really too sure, brother. No, item. Oh, it's an item? Oh my god. Oh my god. That means your Bone Spirits can literally one-shot, dude. Wow. Wow. That's crazy, man. I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. Necromancer's GG. It is strong. It is strong. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going over the Druid 2 p.m. Same time tomorrow, man. Same time tomorrow. How's the Fire Sorcerer? It's actually the strongest Sorcerer spec that was tested so far. The weakest was the Lightning Sorcerer. What Druid builds are you going to be showing us tomorrow? Can you do a Claw build with max crit, attack speed, crit damage? Yeah, we'll do a DPS Wolf build, as well as a tanky sort of Werebear build, and then we'll do a caster DPS elemental type Shaman Lightning build. Melted Heart of Selig and max roll D4. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you this. Yeah. Just shield as an offhand? I believe so. The chat froze for me. Oh, Lord. Is there a way to go aggro minions to attack one target? It's important for PvP, I think. I don't think so. I don't think there is. I know for druids, you can have your wolves attack a target specifically. I know that for sure, for a fact. Doesn't lightning have mobility, right, with the teleport? Yeah, every mage can have a teleport ability, though. Lightning's good, but it was just tuned really bad, apparently. That was the problem. That was the only issue. But, like, do you guys want to take a look at the Druid for just a second before tomorrow? I did it yesterday. I teased it a little bit. You guys want to check out the Druid for just a second? If you do, tap 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you guys want to see Druid for just a second for a little bit of a taste. Unique effect, gain 100% bonus maximum resource. In addition, when you take damage, drain 3 to 6 resource for every 1% of life. Oh my god. Oh my god. God almighty. No one wants to see Druid? No one's interested? Everyone's all about that Necromancer nowadays, huh? Tori, you're a member. You get the Druid. We'll look it up real quick. So check this out. Wind Shear, which is the piercing ability. Wind, you shoot wind and it pierces through. So look at this. Wind Shear has a 35% chance to make them vulnerable. Each enemy hit with Wind Shear increases your movement speed, so you're super fast as well. You can also gain additional Spirit, which casts more abilities. Storm Lightning, obviously. You're a melee lightning build. That's possible too. For the Claw Boy out there, I forgot who just asked me. Matthias? Was that your name? One of you guys, I'm sorry. There's a lot of crit chance and crit potential as well as attack speed. And by the way, a lot of the things they did with the werewolf, the design was that a lot of its damage could be based off damage over time effects. If you guys are interested in checking out some of these builds, in the Discord, we have people theory crafting right now as we speak, talking about these builds right now. So please, guys, if you can, go into the Discord that's linked and go up there and check it out. Which class might be the best for PvP? I think if you build a pure PvP rogue, I think you'll beat the shit out of almost anybody. But you would have to build a pure PvP rogue, and you would be terrible in PvE. You'd be terrible. Can you stay in animal forms? I don't know if there's going to be a legendary for that, but just from the skill tree, no, you can't just permanently stay. They do have ultimate abilities where you actually stay in them for 10 seconds. So you shapeshift into a werewolf, become immune, and quickly dash 10 times. And you stay in that for the duration of the whole ultimate. Then you have another one where it's Grizzly Rage, where you shapeshift into a dire werebear for 10 seconds, and you're allowed to, do the damaging abilities in there. How does minion damage stacks, affixes, levels, or just skill tree? All of them. All of them. I think it scales with your level, but there's aspects and talent nodes that increase their damage even more. But the damage should just scale with your level. It shouldn't scale based off your weapons. Not that I know of. A legendary turns you into a lightning werebear permanently. Jesus Christ, that's so fire. I don't want to go too deep into this, man, because it gets crazy, guys. Look at this. Here it is. Can we reset builds? Yes, you can. At the end game, it's very expensive. And the early to mid game, it's very cheap. So if you're looking to test out builds, make sure you test them out while you're low level. Rabies. What's the point in playing Lightning Sork? Right now, I'm not exactly sure. Lance is studying the Sorcerer a lot. He's going to be doing a deep dive Sunday. If you guys are interested in seeing the Sorcerer build and going through a deep dive, it's going to be Sunday. Please make sure you are there. Very, very important day, Sunday. And we might be announcing the winner of the Diablo 4 giveaway on that day. So, stay sharp for that one. Rabies. This is what makes them even more damage over time. Shapes into a werewolf and perform an infectious bite on the target, dealing 30% damage and additional 55% over 6 seconds. Infected enemies spread rabies to other surrounding targets. AoE dot. Very strong. Very, very, very strong. The initial bite of rabies deals 100% increased damage against enemies who are immobilized and stunned. Once rabies infects 4 targets, it deals 30% increased poison damage against all targets. Woo! A lot of damage over time. There's so much stuff, dude. There's so much stuff that critical strikes with werewolf skills deal 8% of their base damage as poison damage. Once again, werewolf, more poison damage over time. Poison damage enemies are slowed. I mean, oh my god, the variety here is crazy. Like, look how complex the skill tree is. Oof, that's a lot to get into. That is a lot to get into. Ladies and gentlemen, we need 4 more members on the day. I need you guys to come through here. I need you guys to come through. We need to come together as a community. The comeback kids. There's never too late for a comeback to pump out a membership. We need 4 more members on the day. Can we at least get 1 to 2 more? Maybe, guys. 1 to 2 more on the day. You get exclusive benefits. You get the the comeback kid icon next to your name. You get to use the emojis, early access to the content, help in supporting the funding for giveaways that I'm literally giving people a Diablo 4 copy Sunday or Monday for absolutely free. So this just helps cover it, so I'm not out of pocket. So guys, if you can, subscribe, become a member. You get a ton of benefits. It's the best thing you could possibly do. It helps the channel out consistently, and it helps us out a ton. Tomorrow, we have the Druid Deep Dive. Same time, 2 p.m. It's very, very big. We have... I have to work Friday and Saturday. There's nothing I can do, guys. I can't make content. I can't live stream. But we do have a video coming out Friday. So that's going to be very good. I would have streamed Friday and Saturday, but Friday and Saturday I have to go work. Nothing I can do, guys. I'm sorry. That's why I'm trying to get full-time, man. Everyone thinks it's a joke. Everyone thinks I'm just some kid who lays down all day. Dude, I'm out here busting my ass making content all day, every single day for you guys. Really. Really. What do you guys think of the Necromancer so far? Do you guys like it? Before we get out of here. You guys like it? Do you guys like the design? I think it's the most well-designed talent tree in the entire game. I think it is. I think it's the most well-designed talent tree in the entire game. I don't think it's close. I really don't. It's incredible. Incredible talent tree design, man. Incredible. There's so much build variety. And then you have all these sacrifices, too. Holy crap. There's so much to get into, man. There's so much to get into. It's crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here in 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes left. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all the love and support. We got how many members on the day? We got 6 members on the day. We got a bunch of donations. Woo! Woo! The Necromancer video is doing well. Let me pull it up. Let me see how well it's doing. Hopefully, it's still number 1. Still number 1. Holy shit. Not only is it number 1, it's pumping, baby. Jesus H. Batman. 33,000 views in 4 hours. Jesus H. It's going viral. It's my number 1 video of the last 10. Ooh, ooh, tastes good. I was thinking of going rogue, but after this, might pick up Necro. Topi. Topi. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm going rogue, man. I gotta stick to rogue. I'm addicted to that class, man. I can't get away from it. It's like an addiction. It's like a drug. That stealth class is so cool, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head out of here. I appreciate all the love and support. Guys, join the Discord channel, please. You can literally chat with me right after this, right now. Go into the Discord. Add yourself. Go talk to people. Make some friends. Theorycraft. Plan out who you're going to play with. There is no reason for you to not be in the Discord and have a ton of fun playing with people. Enjoying your time. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 p.m. tomorrow, we have the live stream Druid Deep Dive. I really hope you guys show up. It is a very big live stream. It's the last one of the week until Sunday. Lance is going to be streaming. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Until the very end, my name's